Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is the DFS Riddler coming back at you live with another MLB video for this Thursday's April the 25th slate. Before we get started, if you are new to the channel and you do enjoy my picks and my videos, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share and comment. Speaking of subscribing, I will be doing a $20 giveaway out of my own pocket, guys. Once I reach 100 subscribers, I'll pick a random person out of those 100 subscribers and do a $20 cash giveaway out of my pocket, paid via Venmo or Cash App, whichever you prefer. Just as a token of my appreciation to you guys for showing your appreciation to me and subscribing to my YouTube channel. So I really do appreciate it, guys. So that is a real $20 giveaway, so please hit that subscribe button. But yeah, we will move on to the picks that I've selected for today. Before we do, I just want to go over Draft Dashboard for just a minute. Draft Dashboard, guys, it is the best lineup optimizer and fantasy tool that you can find out there on the market. You have so many different tools on here that'll help you get the guys that you need to take down that big GPP. You've got the MLB cheat sheet. The cheat sheet has the best picks for the day. It's got your locks, your top pitchers in the best spots, your stud bats over $4,000, your mid-range bats from 3.5 to 4K, your value bats under 3.5K, and your home run hitters, guys. This is the best part about the cheat sheet. You get a list of all the guys on the slate for the day that are in the best possible spots to hit a home run. This is what we want, guys. We want guys in our lineups with the probability to hit lots of home runs, because when you want to take down that big ass GPP, you're going to need a shitload of home runs. That's just the fact of it, guys. So this is a really good tool that Draft Dashboard offers. Next up is the position optimizer, guys. I really like this just because it breaks down each position on the slate, gives you a Draft Dashboard ranking for each player. You've got individual player stats versus that pitcher, or versus pitcher versus batter. You've got your the last 5 games played, the last 5 games played against that opposing team. Just really love the position optimizer, guys. You can take all of the guys that you like in different positions, add them to your player pool. Once you do so, then you can head over to the lineup optimizer, which is definitely one of my favorite tools here. It'll compile a lineup for you guys based on all of the players that you enter into your player pool. This lineup optimizer has given me a ton of winning lineups, guys. I've won a lot of money off of the lineup optimizer, just off of random lineups that it spits out. You also have the opportunity to upgrade players as need be once you do compile your lineups. It also has a mass lineup generator if you're one of those guys that likes to enter in 20 max or 150 max contests. That mass lineup generator is for you. So yeah, guys, Draft Dashboard, the lineup optimizer, it's a super awesome tool. Last but not least is the sleepers and studs option on Draft Dashboard. This, guys, gives you a list of all the players on the slate that are going to be priced at $4,000 or less, that have the best probability and opportunity to actually get a hit, make value at that price tag. And when you're trying to fit in like those bats that are over $5,000, you're definitely going to have some value plays also, guys. So this is something that I check out every single day when I'm building my lineups. I go here and I see what the best values are, because I definitely want the big bats on my lineup. So got to come here and find out which guys are, like I said, actually going to get a hit and make value at that price tag. So yeah, the sleepers and studs, guys, super important tool when you're building your lineups. But yeah, Draft Dashboard altogether is just an awesome tool, awesome fantasy tool. You can have it also, guys, if you want to try out Draft Dashboard. It is only $1 for 30 days, guys. Just $1. If you don't have this tool yet, you are missing out, so give it a shot. If you do want to try it, you can click the link that's in the description of my video here. It'll take you to where you need to go to try out Draft Dashboard. And like I said, guys, it is so worth it. So just give it a shot. Click that link and give it a try, Draft Dashboard. But yeah, we'll move on to today's picks. Let's see, for my first pitcher, I'm liking Aaron Nola today, guys. Like I said, I've said in many of my other videos, anytime that Miami is playing and we have at least a decent pitcher on the slate versus them, I am gonna pick on Miami. They just suck. Everybody knows that by now. They strike out probably the most out of any team in baseball. Aaron Nola's in a great spot here. I love his price tag at 9,100. Gets you a cheap pitching play if you want to avoid the pitchers that are over $10,000 today. You can do so by going with Aaron Nola. Um, he's giving up 10 for 39 against the Marlins. He gives up only a 682 OPS to righty batters, which they have 6 of, weighted OPS of 709. Aaron Nola should definitely get 20 plus fantasy points here. I see his ceiling being, like 33 and his floor being around like 22. So Aaron Nola is definitely in a good spot here today, guys. Get him in your lineups. Marco Gonzalez, he is the next pitcher that I like on this slate. Also, if you're looking for a guy that you want to avoid paying up for those $10,000 pitchers, this is a good pick right here. He's versus the Texas Rangers, but they are at home in Seattle. He's $8,400. This is a very pitcher-friendly ballpark. It's got a 90 draft dashboard ranking, and he has been pretty consistent this year, guys. He's got a 16, a 10, a 19, a 24, and a 12. 11 for 41 versus the Rangers, and historically he does really well against them at home. So I see him continuing that trend here today. I see him getting us a floor of 15 and a ceiling of 25. So I really do like Marco Gonzalez's spot here today. Definitely lock him in your lineups, guys. Don't fade on him. All right, so moving on to the bats. First up is Mitch Moreland for the Boston Red Sox. They're playing Detroit today, guys. Mitch Moreland is priced at $4,200. He's in a great spot. He is hitting 5 for 9 against Jordan Zimmerman. He's got 2 singles, 2 doubles, and a home run. He hits righties with an OPS of 834, and Jordan Zimmerman is a shitty pitcher to lefty batters with a 946 OPS. He has a 92 draft dashboard ranking. In his last 5 games, he's got a 6, a 0, a 14, a 0, and a 17. Mitch Moreland is one of those guys. He is one of those guys that will he's got to be in the right spot to make value. It's got to be that right lefty righty matchup. And today he's definitely got it, guys. Like I said, 5 for 9 versus Zimmerman. I think he can get a home run today against him. Definitely lock him in your lineups. He's only $4,200, and he is in a great matchup. Next up is Mitch Haniger. Mitch Haniger for the Seattle Mariners. Sorry about that, guys. He's $5,600 today, so he is priced up, but for a good reason. He has a great matchup. He's in the number 1 spot in the batting order. He has a 1,090 OPS versus lefties, so definitely going to get on base, get some hits. He doesn't have any history against Taylor Hearn, so we don't really know too much about that. I just know that he's in a great spot here, righty versus lefty. He has a 100 draft dashboard ranking, plus 23% advantage. Really like Mitch Haniger here in this spot, so lock him in, guys. Next up is Brett Gardner for the New York Yankees, guys. He's going to cost you $4,200 today. Really like his price tag and his matchup in his spot. He's up against Trevor Cahill. He is 4 for 14, hitting 286 with 3 singles, 1 double. Trevor Cahill gives up an 873 OPS to lefty batters, and Brett Gardner has an 808 OPS versus righties. Love that lefty-righty matchup, plus 50% for Brett Gardner. He's hitting 0, 21, 4, 11, and 25 in his last 5 games. So he's a pretty consistent hitter. He did get a 0 in his last game. I don't see him getting 2 zeros in a row, so definitely love his spot here today against Trevor Cahill, who just can't pitch very well to lefty batters. So lock in some Brett Gardner, guys. um, Next up, I'm going to give you a couple of value plays, guys. First up is Gordon Beckham. Gordon Beckham for the Detroit Tigers. I don't think that a lot of people will be on this today, just because the Detroit Tigers overall they suck. But this guy's been on a fucking tear lately, guys. He's only $3,900. He's got a great matchup. He just sees Rick Porcello very well, and Rick Porcello, if anybody has been watching Boston's games this year, he's just not pitching the same anymore. He's really shitty. He's given up like 7 earned runs or something, like his average so far. Gordon Beckham has a 1,236 OPS versus Porcello, 15 for 32 with a 469 batting average, 8 singles, 6 doubles, and 1 home run. Don't really think anything else needs to be said, but just throw in there that he has been very consistent in all of his last 5 games, a 9, a 14, a 5, a 15, and a 5. So really good matchup against a struggling Rick Porcello here today. He has a really good history against him, and I think that he will have a really good Draftkings score today, guys. So definitely don't sleep on Gordon Beckham. He could be a very good low-owned play. All right, and for the last pick of the day is going to be Andrelton Simmons. I feel like I pick this guy a lot, and for good reasons. He's super consistent, guys. I mean, if he doesn't get a hit, he's going to get you a couple walks and a run. He just consistently puts up fantasy points. He's only 3,300 today. He is in a tough matchup. He's up against Masahiro Tanaka, which is one of the higher priced pitchers on the slate. He's like somewhere around 9,000, I think. But he is 4 for 12 against Tanaka, guys. He's got 2 singles, a double, and a home run out of 12 appearances. So I really like that. 333 batting average. And on top of that, he has been hitting very well lately. He was in the perfect lineup in his last game, guys. He had a 28. Before that, he was a 5, a 2, a 7, and a 15. They're going to put him in the number 4 spot to bat today, and I really like that also. You're getting a cleanup guy for $3,300 today, guys. I expect him to be maybe even somewhat a little bit chalky, even though he's up against Masahiro Tanaka, just because of his good spot that he's in today. But really hard to ignore that, regardless. So I definitely like Andrelton Simmons today, guys. Definitely don't sleep on him as well. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. I will always, like always, I'll be back for another MLB video for tomorrow's slate. And until then, let's make lots of money on this slate tonight. I really like it. A lot of people in some really good spots today. So let's get it, guys. Until tomorrow, DFS Riddler is out.